I told y'all about Mr. Peanut Head about a week or something ago. I said I got an issue with Mr. Peanut Head. Mr. Peanut Head sitting over there, eye cocked like a pistol. I'm talking to you, Charleston White. Mr. Peanut Head, eye cocked like a pistol. Dingleberry ain't gonna stop me from saying what I got to say to you, because I don't fear no dingleberries. I wipe real good, Charleston White. Look here. I don't know how we let him get away with this in the beginning. I knew he was trash in the beginning. We let him say this and then say it was a character, it was a joke. But this man clearly told you right here, listen to this right here. He told you he's not joking about this. This is who he is. And we let him in here and gave him $1 million. Listen to who he tells you he is.
Man, it's orchestrated and documented, nigga. Then I'm telling you I'm online about I rape white hoes. Why would
But now when you say you rape white hoes, you ain't saying it like you actually rape white hoes.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I am. I'm saying it like I gave scenarios where I done it. You must ain't seen the video.
I seen the video.
I gave scenarios where I done it.
Okay, now when you say stuff like that, bro, I be confused because I don't know if you speaking in character, right? Or if you
Homie, I've been saying this for years. How much more loud and clear do I have to say?
That you was raping white women.
We grew up doing it. This was a thing we did, nigga.
Are you saying like...
So this man looks you right in the face without a smile or a smirk or a chuckle. He says, no, I'm serious. That's what we do. And we rocked with it. Like, nobody pressed no charges. Maybe he had a mask on. I don't know. Maybe they ain't come forth. But to say that he was lying, I don't believe he was lying. I believe he was one of those all along. He strike me as one of those, man. He talked too much to not be able to bag it up. I look into stuff like that. I look at people like that. You know, but it's one thing for him to SA others. We're not saying that's fine. We don't accept those type of people at all. You understand what I'm saying? He's out the car. He's out the whip. He's not a part of us. He's not a part of our community once he goes out there doing that even to white women. We no longer want anything to do with him. He does not represent the black community if he is SAing white women. But now, as black men, listen to what he had to say about Angel Reese on Say Cheese, right? I want y'all to listen to that, right? And then I got something else to show you.
Angel Reese woke up this morning. She says that she's disappointed in us.
She's hard. Don't listen. She can't do nothing play basketball. Angel Reese might well just start setting. I be looking at the way she dressed. She don't want to play basketball. She want to hold. She got that spirit. Is she a basketball player? Don't know about this. Don't no woman play basketball. Them bulldogs. don't no real woman shoot no hoop. They learn home economics. All the lesbian bulldogs can play. Yeah, so she been sells some to get you OnlyFans. She'll make way more money OnlyFans than trying to shoot a jump shot.
Yeah, she's transitioning, man. I mean, she was open. She said that she only makes $74,000 a year. But she makes more money.
Man, give me some. I'll get her that. I'll double that a year. And we ain't got to fuck all the time. Yeah, we just fuck sometime and hang out. But no, man, she ain't transitioning. She really want to be a hoe. Look how she dressed. Look how she take her pictures. She really want to be a hoe. She the only woman in the basketball league that displaying the sexuality online that she doing. She really want to be a hoe. She want to be one of the rapping a hoe.
Now, I'm sure we've all seen that before. That's not your first time seeing that, right? Now, y'all heard what he said. Now, my man Ticket TV gives you a clear technical breakdown by law of what SA is. And by law, this is S harassment, clearly, if not some type of S assault, but clearly like some type of S harassment. It's clear there's legal grounds to fry him. Now, would it be real funny? What I'm gonna chuckle all the way, I'm gonna chuckle my ass off about is if Mr. Peanut Head got to give back every last dime he made for running around with that bullshit that y'all was calling a comedy show. When that man cannot even deliver a joke, he can't even write a real joke. And y'all, this ain't about hate neither. This is about me getting upset with the stuff we waste our time with. We got real stuff on it that we need to be doing, man. We got real stuff we need to be focused on. The people like him are distraction. That's what I don't like. I don't like distraction people. Like most of the people on my list are people who don't got nothing to talk about. No solutions to anything. No agenda. No plans. Where are we going? We don't need just pure entertainment all the time. Entertain me while you give me information. But like I was saying, let my man Ticket TV give you a clear technical breakdown of what exactly SA is.
Has gotten completely out of control. And I looked up. I went, because when I heard people saying sexual harassment, I said, hold on, man, let me look it up. I went and looked up the definition of sexual harassment. I said, oh my God, bro. And I looked at the definition of sexual harassment, put it right on the screen. It says unwelcome verbal or physical behavior of a sexual nature. It can include 1, unwelcome sexual advances. 2, requests for sexual favors. 3, telling sexual jokes. That definitely, the panty shit definitely gonna fall under that. 4, using sexually explicit profanity. It's easy, man, bro. 5, whistling in a sexually suggestive manner. 6, describing certain attributes of one physical appearance in a sexual manner. 7, sharing letters, notes, emails, texts, IMs, online postings that talk about sex or private body parts. Sexual harassment can make someone feel upset, scared, offended, or humiliated. It can also be meant to make someone feel that way. Sexual harassment is a type of sexual violence which includes any sexual activity or act that happened without consent. Other types of sexual violence include you know what and you know what. And let me say this. I'm going to tell you something, bro. I think they're going to try and come get Charleston White off.
Now, when it comes to Angel Reese, my honest opinion is I don't have one. Not like really a public one about her, man. It's like, okay, she's a young lady. She's someone's child. She's someone in my age group's child, right? So, is she an attractive young lady? Yes. With all of the publicity and them shoving her in everyone's face all day, every day, she's probably garnered the attention of men outside the age bracket that should be in her dating pool. So you have grown men like Shaquille O'Neal, who's older than me, and myself, and Charleston White, who are able to see her scantily clad and things of that nature. And people have eyes. People have eyes. Like, as a Muslim, would I want my daughter to dress like that? No. Would I want my wife to dress like that publicly? No. But like I said, she's not my wife and she's not Muslim. So she does not have to adhere to that, and if she were my daughter and I were hearing like so much being said by these grown men, all right, this is one thing, she's in our face, we gonna look whatever. But to be speaking on her in that light, man, when there's such an age gap, I find it disrespectful. I find it very disrespectful, man. If you're gonna do anything other than compliment her, on a public platform like that about her basketball skills. I don't care what I may see. I wouldn't come out here publicly and talk about that young lady like that. I think that's disrespectful to myself as a man. I think that's disrespectful to me. I think, grown women would look at me like, why is this 50-year-old man talking about that 20-year-old girl like that? It's just not a good look. It's not a good look. And on top of it being distasteful, according to the law, based upon what the brother ticket read, it's illegal. So hopefully Angel and her team are going to be coming after Mr. Peanut Head real soon. He going to be sitting over there with his eye cocked like a pistol sweating. He going to be sweating hopefully real bad. And I'm just going to giggle. I'm going to giggle. Because I think you've been a fraud the whole time, man. I've never really bought into to the whole Charleston White thing. I've been thought you was a fraud. So now your little house of cards is about to come tumbling down when that young lady take you to court for S harassment. Mr. Peanut Head, the S harasser. One way or another, I said you had to go. I didn't know you was going to shoot your own self. But then again, you cockeyed. You probably thought you was shooting somebody else. And you shot yourself, Charleston White. Mr. Peanut Head. Like I said, though, Mr. Peanut Head, I'm a man. I'm not going to sit up here and be no hypocrite and act like I don't want nothing but some granny panties. You know, I'm not saying that I can't appreciate a younger woman's beauty, Mr. Peanut Head. But what I mean is you come off as a creep. Let me explain something to you, Mr. Peanut Head. You're in my age bracket, Mr. Peanut Head. I cock like a pistol. You're in my age bracket, right? Now, a woman 40, 45, 50 years old, nice looking woman, attractive woman, a wife for you potentially. Hear you talking about that, talking like that about a woman her daughter's age. That makes you come off like a creep, Mr. Peanut Head. Ain't no woman gonna want to bring you in their house. They know you looking at their daughters like that, Mr. Peanut Head. You gotta exercise some intelligence. I can't believe that a man so simple-minded will be allowed to come in these institutions and influence our children. Mr. Peanut Head, the great state of Texas really needs to look into these programs that they're allowing you to facilitate, Mr. Peanut Head. I cock like a pistol. Charleston White. Ooh, I told you, Charleston. I told you. One thing about me, boy. I ain't the baddest motherfucker moving. Nope. I ain't gonna say I don't know nothing about the L. Because I done had a few lessons. One thing about me, Mr. Peanut Head, I always get my man. All right, I'm done clowning. I want to talk serious with you, Charleston. You deserve that as a brother. Because I heard you say out your own mouth you a nigga, man. So that would lead me to believe your people from over here. So I'm going to talk to you like a brother and not talk to you like, you know, the clear-cut enemy. I'm going to talk to you like a misled brother. You've made disparaging comments about black women, the mothers of some slain black young rappers. You've made disparaging comments about some young black men. And like I said, you pedestalize yourself for the work that you've done with children. Our community is bigger than just children. The adults matter too, Charleston. Even if you don't believe that, you matter. Someone needs to help you, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to help you, Charleston. I'm trying to talk to you, man. I was clowning earlier because you were someone on my radar that I felt like needed some talking to. But I'm going to try to do it in a more respectful manner, Mr. White. Do you have any daughters? Adult daughters, young adult daughters. They don't wear what you tell them to wear, Mr. White. I'm sorry. They have their own idea of what fashion is, and they wear what they would like to wear, Mr. White. I don't approve of everything my daughter wears, Mr. White. But I would never publicly berate her and insult her and degrade her the way you have that young woman who's also someone's daughter. So I think you need to be chastised publicly as harshly as you chastise that young woman, because that's not your place to do. That's not your place, Mr. White. Apparently you don't have any daughters. Look at the world today, man. Look at how provocative these women are out here dressing. She's not alone in that. We're not going to treat her like she's alone in that. That is today's culture. That is the society she lives in, man. She's not a Muslim woman. Her culture tells her that it's okay for her to be uncovered like such, so how could you fault her? How could you fault anyone for living the culture that they're raised in, the society that they were born into? I wouldn't do that, you know. I don't think that's appropriate. I don't think that's appropriate, Mr. White. And furthermore, you know, I don't know if Miss Reese has any big brothers or uncles or something, but if she doesn't, she has somebody who's willing to speak on her behalf and against a grown man who's talking about a young girl. Come on, Charleston, you got to do better. You can't pick and choose the spots within the community where you think you want to give help and then say F everybody else and expect for the community to work as a cohesive unit. You're causing division in the community, because now everyone who you have insulted now wants no ties with anyone who supports you. That's the downside of being polarizing, Mr. White. I know you thought that being polarized would instantly shoot you to the top, which is why you played that character. But just as fast as you shot to the top, that's how fast you're going to come tumbling down when them lawyers get on you and take every little nickel you done made, Mr. Peanut Head. Oh, my fault. I said I wouldn't do that no more. I apologize, Mr. White. I believe in being entertaining as well as informative. But you just screwed yourself, Mr. White. For future references, man, I already know why you don't connect with the young boys. I mean, not the young boys once they get out of adolescence and they become young men. You don't connect with them because you're not a Melvin, like I've said before. You're not a Melvin. You're still a Jody yourself. You don't have what it takes to grab a Jody up by the neck and give him that tough love that he needs, but where he can still tell his love. Don't never forget, at the end of that movie, Jody loved Melvin, man. And Melvin loved Jody. But you're not a Melvin. The young boys can't relate to you. You are not from their struggle. You're not from their same walk of life. That's why they don't get you. So you say F all of them. They're interfering with your plan to get money because they could see through your bull crap, Charleston. As can I. That's why I knew it'd be easy to knock you off the block. Your work trash, brother. You got a bunch of baking soda on your work. It'd be easy to knock you off the block. You got a way bigger block than that other dude I was over there fooling with, Charleston. We need to get you up out of here, man. And you need to go somewhere and reevaluate things and your outlook on things, man. And come back to the people with a different perspective, because you might have some good in you somewhere. You know, but you're not realizing with that polarization, you're causing separation within the community. and the Black American community is already going through enough separation and delineation and culture theft and everything else for you to be causing separation amongst us, Mr. Peanut Head. Charleston, I'm confused. I don't know whether I'm still clowning or I'm being respectful. Either way you cut the cake, I'm getting rid of your ass. You gotta go.